question comes from Brad in Rockingham in Western Australia. And I've been watching your videos and I find digital marketing super interesting. Would you recommend starting an agency to someone if you could do it all over again? Good question. I covered this off in a previous video. Would I start an agency again? Yeah, probably. You know, like I was very, very adamant that I wanted to do this my way. Maybe I may not have started an agency if I had found an agency that aligned with my values a lot better. But when I was looking at the market and going, how am I going to get and transition into this space? Couldn't really find an agency that really fit my thought process on how marketing should be done. So I went, okay, well, I'm going to have to start my own agency. So yeah, if I went back in time and wanted to do it again, I would definitely I would start my own agency. Now, would I recommend that everyone start their own agency? No. I think having a bit of background in marketing helped a lot, and having a background in business helped a huge amount, because I've always run this as a business first and agency second. So if you're wanting to get into the digital marketing space, I actually think starting an agency is not the best way to go about it, because if you can't bring business experience to the table or marketing experience to the table, what is going to be your competitive advantage at the very start when you need those first couple of clients? So my personal recommendation, if you are super interested in digital marketing and you are potentially looking at transitioning into this as a career, I would suggest that you actually start at another agency, or start to really understand the fundamentals of marketing or business. That's how I'd recommend someone get started in this space. My path into marketing was different to a lot of people that come into this space, but you know, I think there's a big myth here that you've got to like start an agency to make decent money. It's a big myth. There's a lot of people out there that hear 10K a month, 50K a month, 100K a month without really realizing how much overhead is required to run an agency that makes 100K a month. It's not like you make 100K a month and put 100K a month in your pocket. You know, we make just an average living. You know, Pauline and I, my wife, we're the managing directors here at Mile Longer. We make an average living. I would argue with the skill set that I have and my marketing experience, I'd probably make a lot more working for someone else. I suppose the perks of working for yourself is that you have the freedom. I spend a lot of time with my children, go to the gym when I want, things like that. But unless it's those things specifically that you're after, you're probably best off working for someone else, learning some skills, and then peeling off and doing your own, because then you'll have some kind of USP in the market, which is like you're good at marketing or you're good at business or something. So if you're thinking of getting into the marketing space and your question was whether you should start an agency yourself or go and work for someone else, unless you have a background in marketing or a background in business, I would recommend working for someone else and then peeling off and starting your own agency. So hopefully that answers your question, Brad. If you have a question for myself, make sure to leave it in the comments below and I'll answer it in the next episode.